Fun Finance. Do you know where we at? Do you know where we at? We are in Punta Cana. Punta Cana, man. We international, baby. We out here in the Dominican Republic. Come on, man. We about to go to JWB. Steakhouse, seafood. We right by the beach. You hear the wind? I know you hear the wind because my mic is picking up everything. I know you hear the wind. So come on, let's go. Food, fun, finance. This is the food part. Hold up for the fun. And you're gonna get the finance part too. Let's go. So we finally made it into JW Steakhouse. And it smells amazing in here. So I'm so excited and so thrilled to get me some of this steak inside of me. We had a very long day. We did an excursion and we drove some ATVs. We'll flash it across the screen. Drove some ATVs, went through a little jungle type thing. We visited a little village. We went to Macau Beach, which was an amazing beach. We got the footage. Like, I hope you guys love it because we worked really hard in bringing this to you guys. If you're ever wondering what equipment we use, what gear, anything that we use is in our Amazon store. You go in the description and you click our Amazon link and you check out all the equipment, the gear, shades, colognes, anything that we have that's on Amazon that we purchased on Amazon. You can check it out on the list. So Food Fun Finance, we are officially merched up. You see it. If you want to purchase you some merch, it's down there at the bottom. Make sure you take the time to check out the merch. We got shirts, we got hoodies, we got cups, we got mouse pads, we got it all. Just go down there and check it out. Food Fun Finance. You see what it is. Empanadas. Look. Seafood ayeco. And this is cheese and bread. We ain't gonna tell you the technical term for it. So we're gonna dive into this right here. This reminds me of a soup that my mom used to cook. It's like a seafood soup. See, that's like fish. Very, very flavorful. Oh my goodness. So this is what, a mussel, a clam. We're gonna put that back in the ocean. We're gonna put that back in the ocean. I'm gonna just eat the stuff that I'm used to eating.
Calamari?
That's octopus for sure. This is corn. So this look like, this is cheesy bread. I'm thinking this bread, this cheese is supposed to be a little bit more melted than this. Cause it's real tough. This cheese real good too.
And that's provolone cheese.
To the empanadas. I'm gonna taste it without the sauce, then I'm gonna taste it with the sauce. It's pretty good. So it tastes really, really good with the sauce. This is good. The sauce is real good too. It's like you got onions, tomatoes. You just got a lot of flavors in it. Mrs. Brittany had one of these, and I decided after tasting hers that I wanted one too. This is a real good pina colada. It most definitely gets certified. You put it right here? Yeah. Both of them. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Food Fun Finance, we are here. What we got here, short rib, macaroni and cheese, sauce. That's what we got, and vegetables. These are the most craziest vegetables I've ever seen in my life. Dig right in. No sauce. Well, it kind of got, it's very flavorful, but it kind of got a sauce on it already. And we got some videos of some short ribs that we done had already, especially out in Vegas. Dip it in the sauce. So this sauce is saucy, a little spicy. It's already dripped on it. It ain't got no drip. It tastes alright. But it didn't have that. Y'all know, if you've been on this channel for a minute, you know what I'm talking about. It didn't have no cheese in this, man. This is the 12-ounce New York strip. It's crazy because I seen a YouTube show where they be weighing these out and they don't never be what it's supposed to be weighed at. I don't know. It don't look like 12 ounces though. So we're gonna eat it without the sauce, and then we're gonna eat it with the sauce. Every bite I take, I feel the juice like busting out of it. So that's a good thing. It's kind of tough though, but I think most New York strips are tough. So it's almost right. I don't think it's medium, it's a little bit well done. So this sauce is the same as that sauce. And this is mashed potatoes, it's that old school style. So it got cheese on the top of it. And then it's macaroni. I mean, not macaroni, mashed potatoes. So Brittany, how you feel about your short rib?
It's okay.
FYI, Brittany, the real food critique. She be going in behind the scenes.
It's a little on the tougher side. It kind of reminds you of like some chuck roast.
We've had some softer ones, like some real tender ones. Like I think the one in Vegas was pretty tender.
Farmed has a really great one. It just fell off the bone.
And the one in Mexico too. These mashed potatoes, hot boy. Woo. Food Fun Finance. This is the end of our epic journey. This is the dessert portion of the night. So we got cheesecake here, and we got chocolate fondant. Took 15 minutes to make, so it's hot. It's pretty good. I'm not the biggest chocolate fan, but I think this is really good, especially with the ice cream. It looked like chocolate, but it ain't. It's something else.
Looks like a caramel.
Let's dig into this cheesecake. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I think I'm gonna stay on this cheesecake. I don't know, I think they were trying to make a design, I'm not sure. They're doing a little something with this cheesecake. You done with that pina colada? It looked like it got coconut shavings around the edges. So, bonappetite.foodcritique, go ahead and hit you with that review. We're gonna go with the customer service. And I'm gonna keep saying this, I'm gonna give them a 3.0. The only reason why I'm giving them a 3.0 because they ran out of a lot of stuff. But I kind of understand, it's a new establishment, been open for about 3-4 months, and they're not fully staffed. I've noticed that, I pay attention. And I don't know, it could be because of COVID, or it could be because they're just starting and they can't get people hired, or it could be they're trying to run it at this low capacity because they don't have a lot of capacity. I'm not sure, but that's pretty much where it comes as far as customer service. They ran out of a lot of the things that we wanted, strawberry, mojito, mushrooms for the sides, the list goes on. Outside of that, the actual waitress and waiter, they were good. It's just like, you know, those little things, just to give you a heads up, just in case you do come here and you visit Margaritaville. This is my honest review, not bashing the place. It's actually a real great place. Real great place. You just gotta have to have patience. And then we still kind of in a pandemic, you know. So just give them patience. So environment, awesome. I like the decor. I like the vibe. I love it. I would see myself coming back here eating again, but I would come here early so I could get what I actually want versus them running out of stuff. It's pretty late. It's like 10 o'clock at night. Environment, I give it 4.5 stars. Yeah, the price, it was free. Everything on the menu came with, well, not everything. So the tomahawk and the more high price items came at a price. We didn't get those because we're trying to be as budgeted as possible for our fans out there that may be on a real tight budget. We want to show you that you can actually come here, pay one particular price, come here and eat free and be okay with that. When it comes down to the food, we're gonna go from first to worst. So I'm gonna stop saying that. When it comes down to the food, I really enjoyed my most favorite dish on what I ate off the menu was the empanadas, hands down. Them things was bussin'. The empanadas was good. The soup was good. So the cheeseburger was okay. It was just, I thought it would be melted so you could put on the bread or scoop it over something, but it wasn't. The New York steak rib was pretty cool. But yeah, the dish that stood out the most was the empanadas. Like, I would order a couple of those and let that be your entree. Like, those were bussin'. Like, bussin' down, all the way down. I can eat that and be okay. Now, when it comes to that dessert, that chocolate fondant, that thing was killing. Like, it ain't. And the thing is, like, when you taste like desserts that's like over chocolated, it's like, I don't know, I'm not a big chocolate fan, but this is I think this was your local chocolate. So the local chocolate is kind of different to your typical chocolate. So it tasted very, very different, and it was good. So I highly suggest you check that out. So that's the end of our review. If you come to Margaritaville, you should come check out this place. The finance tip of the day is how to properly apply for a credit card. First things first, you have to know what your credit score is. A lot of people make the mistake in just applying for credit cards, just random. I want an Amex Platinum card and I'm gonna apply for it. That's the wrong thing to do, big X. Don't do that. There's levels to this. You need to understand what level you're on and what level of credit, what tier credit card that you need to apply for. So, with that being said, the first thing that you need to do is find out what your credit score is. There is a plethora of credit score platforms out there that are for free that you could check your credit score. Now, you are allowed one credit score profile from each bureau once a year. I think that kind of changed for COVID, but I think the once a year thing kind of still stands. So you could go that route and go to your bank and pull it, or you could go on each bureau's website and check it out that way and have them send it to you. They're gonna send it via mail, or I don't think they'll send it email, but they will send it to you, some form, shape, or fashion. The platforms that you can use that's 100% free, I know a lot of people might say, no, don't use that platform, use this platform or whatever. They don't give you live updates. That's cool, you don't need a live update on your credit score. It's not important. You just need to know the baseline, where you're at. They also say, oh, that it's not accurate. It may be 30%. It may be 30 points higher or 30 points lower. That's fine. You just need to know the range.
And another tip is, do not think that your credit score is just one number, because on different with different agencies or different bureaus, your credit score is going to be different. So you might, I'm gonna just throw out some random numbers. For Experian, you may have a 720. For Equifax, you might have a 700. And then for TransUnion, you might have a 688. And that's okay because their algorithms are slightly different. So you're never going to see the same credit score across all of the different bureaus.
Depending on the particular credit card that you're trying to get, each credit card company takes your credit score from a particular credit bureau. They don't check all of the credit bureaus. They may focus on Experian. Like, I'm gonna put it to you like this: like the higher tier cards or the most luxurious cards, they'll focus on Experian because Experian is real tough when it comes to scoring your credit score. So like Amex and all those bigger names, they'll focus on your Experian score before they'll even look at your TransUnion. You have to make sure that you know your credit score. That's the first thing. After that, then you need to figure out which credit card, and you could Google this. You could be like, so say you want a Capital One Venture card. You go on there, you go on Google, and you type in what is the requirement, what is the credit score required to get a Capital One Venture card, and it will tell you the credit score. And even if you don't trust Google at the time, you can go on their website, and on their website it will tell you what are the requirements. They might have a 524 rule, which is normally for Chase, or they might say that you can't have so many within a 12-month range. Whatever the case may be, you need to be aware of this.
So the other piece to this is knowing what type of credit card are you even looking for. There's so many different options out there. You know, do you want a travel card that could give you like travel points and rewards towards future travel or even hotel stays? Are you looking for something that could give you cash back rewards? So, you know, that's like your Capital One where you make a purchase and they'll give you back a percentage of what you just spent on a previous purchase. So, you know, it's really all about what you're trying to do. But the key here is to do your due diligence and really understand, how am I trying to build my credit? What things or which credit cards would be most beneficial to me? But the key is you have to know what you're looking for and what your goals are from a financial aspect.
The point is to start, period. If you don't start, you'll never know. And it's not as difficult as everybody thinks it is. It's real simple. Like, in the course of a year and a half, maybe 2 years, we've went from having, when we started, we had one credit card each because, you know, we had that, the philosophy that a lot of people have that credit cards are bad and we just keep them for emergencies. Then we went to 4 credit cards. Now we up to 8. We got 8 credit cards. And the crazy part about it is the last time we applied for 4 all at one time, one shot. Got 4 credit cards with over 40K in credit lines within the course of 30 minutes, probably less than that. So that just goes to show you can get the access to the money that you need or the capital that you want to do whatever you want to. You just got to know the tips and tricks and how to use it and how to utilize it properly. So remember this, first things first, figure out what your credit score is. Second thing, find out what the credit score needs to be to get the card that you want. Third thing, apply that information, do your due diligence, and execute. Start and execute. I promise you, it's gonna take you to where you need to be. That's the finance part. We got a lot of excursions we got to get into for the rest of the week. We got one tomorrow early in the morning. So I got to get out of here. So get out my face.